to another YouTube live edition of Grandview Ice Hockey. As always, this is Lloyd Barn here on Grandview Ice Hockey TV on YouTube. Joining me as always, except for yesterday, down below me taking stats, Boomeroo. So today's contest, 3 years in the making. Welcome to Rivalry Saturday, your Grandview Wolves versus Cherry Creek Bruins here in Centennial, Colorado at the Family Sports Center. Wolves trying to shake off last night's loss to Res Christian 7-3, looking for their first varsity win of the season. Not expected to be an easy task as Cherry Creek coming in highly ranked in 5A with victories over that same Res Christian team 5-1 earlier in the season and last night against Cheyenne Mountain 6-0. JV's in action at home right now in Big Bear, taking on the Creek JV team for the second time in 3 games, looking to rebound after taking an 8-1 loss to the Creek Prospects. As always, we'd like to thank our supporters from all over the country, whether you're in Florida, New York, all the way to Cali and Washington, or Texas to Minnesota, New Zealand to Canada. We appreciate your support for these fine young men. We also like to give thanks to the refs, coaches, team managers, volunteers, and all the parents able to make this happen for our kids. It's not an easy task. Going through the injured list, back in action today, Christian Sorensen dressed in his Grandview 16, 1-6. Out tonight though, Matthew Rex still with an upper body injury, and Owen Kolchewski in attendance tonight in wearing his fancy suit, but obviously inactive. Suspended due to last night's game during a 5 in a game is Dylan Kukic. There you see him on the far left of your screen, if you can, wearing his suit as well, watching from a front row perspective as his Grandview Wolves start to finish up warm-ups here. We're about 2 minutes in. It's a good crowd in the stands. To my right, you got all the Cherry Creek, and to my left, all the Grandview faithful. In attendance, a lot of fans and special people below. Looks to be a great contest. At least you like to hope that the kids show some heart today, and I think that's all we all really expect to see, is the kids not put down their heads and go out there and play for each other, play for their school, play for their families. Everybody's able to make this happen. So a little less than a minute and a half to go. We're gonna take, oh, that's Canada. Oh man, is that I'm pretty sure the US flag's not supposed to hang. Lily, go fix the US flag. I don't think it's supposed to hang. So, yeah. So as you see, we're here at the Family Sports Center here, South Suburban subsidiary, proud home of the Chaparral Wolverines, the Cherry Creek Bruins, and the Castleview Sabercats. And kids are finishing up warm-up here, 40 seconds left to go. Again, Grandview off to an 0-3 start. Not the start they were hoping for, expecting. Just some bounces not going their way. We're hoping that some of those fortunes will change today here in this rivalry game. Lots of kids familiar on both sides. This is a game everybody has circled on their schedule for quite some time. There you see the coaches there on the far right. We also like to thank the Kukic family for stepping into the penalty box. There you see from left to right, Coach Brad, Coach Josh, and Coach Mitch. As warm-ups have officially completed, and we are underway here shortly with lineup introductions. Archer Arnold and Amelia Kukic on. I think Amelia might be on a 3-game goal streak, but Archer, for a fact, 2 goals in his last 2 games. And we stand here, wait for the national anthem and the announcements. Cherry Creek's sharing the spotlight today. Cherry Creek Bruins playing for a 5A state championship against Legend over at Stutter Bowl, not too far from here. Rendition of the national anthem as the boys here get ready to take the face off here. I'm going to try to see if I can do clock again, at least for this first period. Again, thank you for all those joining us wherever you may be. Won by Cherry Creek. icing the call. Face off one. Long shot, sails wide. Puck behind the plate, intercepted there in the slot. Going all the way out, gains the red line and dumps it in. Chipped up and out, should be enough for icing. It will be. Face-off drop, controlled by the Wolves, looking for that long stretch. One-on-one, actually going to the way. That's 1-6, Christian Sorensen. Welcome back. Puts it out to the point. Got it there by 9. Shot on, doesn't make it into net. Gathered there by Creek and White. Big save by Lincoln on the first shot. Pass comes out. Not controlled by Creek, who take it out to the blue line and try to dump it in deep, but get met there by 1-9, Captain Kyle Golis. Intercepted there. And play forcer in the corner. Hard wraparound. Comes out to the neutral zone. Creek's got to tag up. They do so, but gathered there by 1-4. That's Elliott Sagan. Chipped on the boards, not out of the zone. And put back in deep. 5, Stelino, a former Cherry Creek player. Making his return wearing the Grandview blue. Puck scores just out enough, far out past the blue line. And Creek retreats. And puck forced back down in. Nice stop and go move there by 1-0 in a white jersey. Tries to play it in deep. Lincoln just covers and smothers here. At 13:55. Krill takes a spin and does a spin-a-rooney. Puck comes all the way back down deep into Creek territory, who tries to change directions. Lemke able to chip it out, center ice in the neutral zone. The puck goes, chipped up, glove down there by Wolves. Wolves just put it down wide. A starting goalie for Cherry Creek. I'll grab his name eventually. Good hard pass and chipped in deep. Puck out of the zone, comes all the way down. It's not going to have enough for icing there. Played by Creek. slippery ice there as 2-6. Hunter Simmons takes a spill on the blue line. Some nice fancy moves there. Offsides is the call here on the 4-man reffing crew here at 12:33. Play continues here in the neutral zone, sticks up high. Block shot in front, cleared all the way down. We're going to get icing here at 12:02 here in the first period. Save by Lincoln, able to put the pad down. Looked behind him, wasn't 100% sure where it was, but able to settle it enough to get the face-off. So draw coming to here at 11:54. And puck skips out with the Wolves, who gain entry, lose it over the blue line. And Creek sends it back to return. Kept in, put back down in the corner. Shot on, first one by Archer Arnold's goalie up to task, makes the save. Archer with a nice chance to Lemke, just skips off his stick. The backhand makes it on net. Goalie aware, snug on his post. And a good defensive play by the Wolves, making sure no one behind them. And kept there by Stelino after a pass by Lincoln out of the zone. And brought up. There it is, Lemke gains the red line and dumps it in deep. Play there in the corner, gathered there by Stelino. Unable to hold his own, comes all the way out. And Creek trying to be opportunistic, as are the Wolves. Don't like seeing four clumped up so close together. And a big save by Lincoln here at 10:04. Water bottle! I know face-offs? Yeah, I know. Boomer showing me the stats there. So far, 6-1 on the face-offs. Wolves gotta find ways to win that. Type there by Crow. Uh-oh. And a bad bounce. And Creek able to take a 1-0 lead. On an unfortunate bounce on the ricochet on the clear. And again, like I said in the pre-game show there, just got to hope that the Wolves can get some bounces going their way. First one doesn't, and it shows on the scoreboard here, 1-0. And we're going to get our first penalty here in the game, and it's going to be a trip. With the Wolves trying to gain the zone, White 7, going to go off for the infraction. And the Wolves will get an early opportunity here at 9:26 of the first period to try to even this up. Pass from Stelino to Lemke, the Cherry Creek fans on the clear attempt, puck put in deep. And around the circle we go. Shot on goal! Grandview tied at 1. Definitely a deflection in front on their shot. Hit it all the way through. And 1-3, Archer Arnold leading the charge in front. And 1-1 on a power play goal here at 9:03 of the first period. And we are all tied up. And a good play by Lincoln, just tying it up enough to slow down. Flex off of his shin guard. And Wolves just able to chip it out. It's on a rolling puck. They're going to say deflected. No play there. Not enough icing either way. And out of the zone it came, so Wolves got to tag up. Should have had a whistle on the engagement, but refs let it play on. Oh, high hit. Oh, and then another. And 8:03, and Creek taking offense to the penalty. Talks a couple words with the ref. He probably knows what he did. So elbowing is the official call here. 8 with the elbow, with the high hit. And Wolves here go back on the power play shortly after finding an equalizer here. Here at 8:03. Here in the first. Pat House in front, I shouldn't say Pat House in front of me, but a good crowd here, all the way down. And Elliot Segan, again, trying the breakout here, drops it off. Cross ice into the skates, the 2-6, Hunter Simmons, unable to control, and puck jumps out. Shot in and goes off the netting here. At 7:04. 1:01 left to go in the man advantage on the power play. That is so far 1-for-1 here early in the contest. Again, thank you for all those joining us wherever you may be. Carried up there by assistant captain Alfieri. And reverses, puck skips off and dropped, and Creek retreats. Stelino gathers. With 30 seconds left to go here on the man advantage. Puck played in deep behind again. Met there by Golis, and puck slides past all the way down, and Lincoln comes down to play it out once again. Oh, bad pass there by Alfieri. And we are back to even strength here. 1 for 2 Wolves on the power play. Conversely, on the penalty kill for Creek, unable to be kept in. That's going to make all the way down, and that should be icing, and it will be here at 5:46, first period. Again, those unfamiliar, there will be an ice break between each period. 17-minute periods. No entertainment, unfortunately, unless you like watching a Zamboni go around in circles during those intermissions. Sending a tap, no one in a white jersey there for Creek, and dropped nicely, and some space. And just missing, we're going to get a penalty here at 5:31. We're going to let the clock run. And again, Wolves going on the power play here, 2-6 in a white jersey going off for the minor. Face-off won by Creek. Gathers at center, and off with some speed he goes. And a little bit of confusion from the referees, one waving it okay, and the other not. They're going to call icing as the call. So there's the official call, 2 minutes for roughing. Lemke not able to get it past the red zone, red line. Same football, no red zone here. Long stretch pass, good stick check there by Creek. Archer knocks it high out of the air, but played by a white jersey. Shot on, high blocker side. 1:08 left to go on the man advantage. Power play number 3 for the Wolves, gathered there by Tommy Wu, number 9, junior. And put off the boards there. Stelino slowing it down. Stelino, a senior out of Grandview. Anybody who watches the Instagram page, I believe architectural engineering, his specialty and his love. Good luck to you in the future there, Evan. But for right now, we'd love to have you. We love having you here on the Wolves team this season. Shot on by Elliott. Doesn't make it all the way through. Partially fans. And goes the other direction, kept in, oh, not kept in. And a good toe drag. And recovery there by the Wolves here with 17 seconds left to go in the man advantage here. A little over 3 minutes to go, and another whistle as the puck goes out of play here onto the Wolves bench. Faceoff should be at center ice, and it will be. And a good face-off win and recovery there by Kukic. Meatloaf by those who love him. Oh. And Tommy Wu just gains his own, shot on, and fought off, and put down in the corner. In case you haven't realized, that's 5 white jerseys. We're back to even strength. Again, Wolves 1 for 3. Shot! Goal! Unfortunate bounce, and that's the bounces we're talking about. Finds the back of the net. Led there by number 140, Elliot Sagan on the... Goal train led there by Elliot Sagan. We'll confirm that one. But right now here at 3:09, that's not a misprint. Wolves 2, Bruins 1. And jostling down the corner and brought out there 22, Lemke. And Lemke saying that he did not gain center line. Hard off the glass, funny bounce, collected there by Lemke. He tries to put it in, shots, go, shot on, good stick save. But we have a whistle. And they're saying the puck's moving out. Not exactly sure what the call is here. I don't know. Chipped up, and Stelino's got to go all the way back off the glass there and played. And a good takeout play there here at 2:20. I'm not going to look at the JV score. It's not pretty, folks. So we're not going to mention that one online, but good luck to the rest of the JV team. Down big early to Cherry Creek Red on the other feed over at Big Bear. Shot on and saved by Leighton. And goals earlier. First goal of the game at 9:03, Archer Arnold assist to number 5, Evan Stelino, and number 19, Kyle Golis. The second goal by Elliot Sagan, and assisted there by number 16, Christian Sorensen. And that's where we stand right now with a 2-1. And into the netting and out of play here at 1:42. Shot total so far, Grandview with only 4, but making it work with a 50% goal percentage on that one. 4 shots to Cherry Creek 7. Creek taking it on the corners, keeping it on top of the line, right in the blue line. Shot on, save. tip in front into the netting there. Puck out of play here at 1:05. Grandview just not trying to give him anything cheap up the middle. We appreciate that. I appreciate it. And as the father of the goalie, very much so. So play deflected there by Creek, so the puck face-off comes out of the zone. And they change their mind. And play tied up. Puck tied up. Brannick comes out with it. And out of the zone. Brannick with a big follow-away takes a hard hit. Here we're at 44 seconds. Chipped up. We got a 2-on-1 developing. And good defensive play. Clock is wrong. A lot less time on that. They had no chance. Good save there by Lincoln. With 15 seconds left to go here. And Wolves just trying to get it out of the zone. Shot goes high over the crossbar. And that is the end of the first period. Your Wolves leading 2-1. And we are back. The refs putting down the pegs. Long change the second period. Notorious Wolves, not their favorite period. The second shows the legs, shows the awareness. The Wolves just have to learn how to control the puck, take the icings when you need. And the boys coming out here to start the second. Just staring over to my right, watching my oldest daughter, Lily, just pent up aggression and so shot total officially 8-4. We have it closer to 9-6. Peyton Mills for the Cherry Creek Bruins team. And Lincoln making his fourth consecutive start for the Wolves. Face off. Oops, I probably should start the clock. Comes out. And high enough out of the zone, and we're going to get a penalty here. Probably on the so the Wolves guilty of the first penalty. Gets a few words about the call, and 1-8. Thank you, baby. No, you just looked at 1-8. Adams Alfieri going off 2 minutes for the trip. So Wolves going shorthanded. Not the way you'd want to start the period here. As Cherry Creek is looking for an equalizer as the Wolves cling to a 2-1 lead. And out of the zone and to neutral ice. And puck played in, kept in. Centering attempt unsuccessful, cleared by the Wolves here. 1:30 to go here on the man disadvantage. First penalty kill opportunity for the Wolves. Dangerous play behind the net. Rushed and hurried, hits a ref there and sent back in. And Goldis takes a hit to the back for his efforts, but gets a change. Some good speed there by 1-4. Centering attempt. Shot and misses high over. Good wraparound attempt. Lincoln up the task, stuffing it out. Oh, 2 players, and good clear there by the Wolves. Sending it down with 53 seconds to go here in the man disadvantage. Penalty kill number 1 for the Wolves to start off the second here. And some clumsy outplay here by the Creek, and Emilio able to forecheck nicely. Long check hits a Creek player, comes out of play. Here at 15:06, 27 seconds left to go. Face off outside the zone. And won by the Wolves, who dump it. Nice stop there by Creek, stopping it right in the neutral zone before retreating and setting up the breakout. Gets some speed, he goes. And clearing the zone there. 4 seconds left to go, and the Wolves back to full strength here. Here with less than 15 minutes to go here in the second period. Wolves clinging to a 2-1. A good stick check there by Carter Malik. Recently brought up to the varsity squad taking the place of Owen Kochevsky. A big loss for this Wolves team. Some big skates to fill for Carter, up to the task, a sophomore out of Eagle Crest. Comes out with a puck, hard off the glass, it pops out to center. And a good forecheck. Just want to see the boys keep skating, keep moving, get the changes when you can. Turnover, Emilio nowhere to send it, puts it out to the point. Shot, deflects, doesn't make it all the way through. We got play going the other direction. Oh. And put in deep by Christian, who hustles. Curves around and kept in the zone there by Elliot Sagan. 2 on toward board pin up, squirts out to center. And off goes Creek.
Let's go, Grandview!
Center, it's a big save by Lincoln. Sliding across. Puck in the corner, played there, blockered away by Lincoln. Feet, puck in the feet, jumps high over 20, able to stop shot, deflects high in the air into the corner. Wolves just looking for a change to get the new set out, and it does pop out. And good stand-up play there, chopped up off in the boards. Shot on, pushed away by Lincoln. And play is going to come out. Wolves just looking to tie it up. Puts it hard off the boards and gets the needed change that they needed. And a new 4 come out with a 5th to join. Puck to tie in the air off the far boards. Shot and covered by Lincoln here at 11:54 here in the second period. You can feel the intensity and lots of kids along the ice, along the boards. What's up, Mary? Mary and Finn giving me a nudge here. Off the outside of the post. And out to center ice. Fans on the passing idea there by Creek. Puck put in deep, back in the zone. Overskated there by 1-9. Brannick takes a trip from the goalpost. And play going the other way. Whoa! And we're gonna get a whistle on a penalty. And Carter Malik being sent over to the box here at 11:13 for the hook. Probably had to split the defense. So Wolves going shorthanded again for the second time here this period and through the game. Was able to stay out of the penalty box through the first, unable to do so. Fortunate to come out still holding a 2-1 lead after the first one. And the boys are going to be shorthanded here for the next two. Bad save by Lincoln, goes up the 5-hole shot on the low. Puck comes out to the point. Shot on, whistles wide. Creek setting it up all day. Shot high off the boards. And finally cleared out of the zone. Not too far though, it comes out. And good forecheck by Lemke, puts it in deep. Again, shot on. Trying to catch the goal is unsurprised. Doesn't do so successfully. It's coming out the other way with some speed. Good push off there. No penalty. Played the body perfectly. It's Tommy Blue. And puck comes all the way down with 1 minute left to go in the man disadvantage here. Penalty kill number 2 for the Wolves. Good save by Lincoln again. Too many minutes. Oh. And cleared all the way down by the Wolves here with 38 seconds. Played out there by goalie Payne Mills. A turnover here. Emilio, with no space, tries to chip it in front, puts it behind the net, and comes all the way out. Shot on, stopped there with a skate. And we got a 2-on-1 developing. Lemke just chips it in low. That wasn't Lemke. Hunter pinned up on the boards. We got play going the other way. And with 4 seconds left to go, the Wolves are going to be able to kill another one. Puck all the way down into Creek territory. Stops up there, passes out, trying to tip it up. Wolves just doing the smart play there. Shot, oh, deflects, goes high. Tips out to the front, collected there by Creek. Wolves trying to box out. And out of the zone on the passing attempt to the top. Puck to the point. Put down low on the boards. Puts it back up to the top. Shot on. Wide of the net. 2-4 bad guys. Collect. Chipped up. 20. Able to keep it in. Find a shot. Oh, Tommy dangerously skating across Lincoln. And Wolves just able to clear it all the way down for the icing. Here at 11:45. Shot on. Tommy skates across Lincoln, blocking his sight. Lucky that one wasn't on net. I don't think Lincoln would have seen it. So gonna bookmark that one for 7:44 here in the second period. Telling your defense to give a clear line for your goalie. Puck behind, comes all the way out, does the Emilio special.
Pressure, Wolves, pressure!
Centers, and finally gathered there by the Wolves. Wolves pushing it out. That's 11, Kirill Kevin, so fans on the backhand attempt to put it in deep. And a turnover, shot and deflects. And cleared in deep and slowed down there by goalie. Weird bounces these boards have. And a nice move there by Emilio. Stops up, centers, tied up on the centering attempt to Lemke, going the other direction now, left to right. Puck on the boards on the near side. Holds and puts it out to the point, puts it back down, give and go, put it back up against the point, goes the other direction. Shot on, saved by Lincoln. And clearing out of the zone by the Wolves. They would have taken an icing there to get a change. Sometimes you just got to ice it, and they do so. But it's tipped by the Wolves, by Creek. So no icing, waved off. And a funny bounce, these boards in the floor. Shot on. The parents going crazy behind me. And we got a whistle here. Too many men Good call, and the Wolves going to go off for the bench infraction here. So too many men on the Wolves. And the Wolves for the third time here going on the penalty kill here in the second, just unable to stay out of their own way here. At 5:54 to go here in the second period. Shot on, goes wide. And scooped up and out, gets to center ice on the backhand clear. Minute 35 left to go on the PK here. Good entry by Creek. Holds off. Circles along the blue line, ties it up. Oh, and a goal! And the Wolves unable to stay out of the box. It cost them here. Puck deflects off of Lincoln and triples in. Far side. Lincoln shaking his head. So power play goal for Creek. And the score tied 2-2 here. 5 minutes. Elias Sagan box out his player, puts it out, and chipped up and out. Well, the Wolves not going to have enough for the change, or for the icing. A good check there by 5, Evan Stelino. Creek able to put it all the way out to the point. James Lemke pushing a player off wide. And a good clear off the backboards there, changing the direction. And deflects down there by Stelino, knocks it. And again, Wolves just trying to get the puck out of the zone, out of the danger. And keeps being handed. Shot on, and snapped by Lincoln here at 3:55. And that's what you want to see. You want to see Lincoln bounce back after giving up that last goal here, bringing it 2 even and making a key save. Helping to shake it off and build up some confidence. So play comes out. Archer tries to put it off wide and he chases after. It's a foot race between 10. He comes all the way back in, stays in, tied up. And unable to get a shot off goal as it deflects off. Hits a Creek, or not Creek player, a Grandview player. Playing tic-tac-toe. Shot on and gloved by Lincoln here. Seeing that one all the way through here at 3:18. I'm just laughing at my wife, Irish here. Usually at home watching because she doesn't like watching hockey. But here to support her son on what will probably be considered probably one of, if not the most important game of the season here for the Grandview Wolves. Brought in there by Christian. Tries to center it over to Emilio. Comes out to the top. Hunter Simmons unable to put a stick on it. We got 3-on-3 going the other way. Offside should be the call. Not called. Alfieri picks it up. Pinned up along the backboards. And finally collected there going the other direction. We're going to get a penalty against Creek. And Christian with extracurriculars just finishing the check. And we're going to get a penalty here at 2:41 here of the second period. We're going to go on the power play here to try to regain this lead here. So Creek able to score on the power play, the previous power play. We're hoping for the same luck here for our Wolves. Tied up here 2-2. Here late in the second period. Face-off win by Creek, 2-on-1 going the other way. And held up there by Stelino. Stelino brings it out to Archer. Archer unable to handle the hot pass. And gains the zone, and we're going to get a penalty here on the Wolves. Interference is the call. Lemke trying to convince the refs of a bad call, but not going to get it. And power play will officially end, and we're going to get 4-on-4 action here. For 2:06 is the official time on the clock, so we're going to tick that down. So for a minute 26, we're going to get 4-on-4 action. It wasn't a bad call. I thought it was more interference on them than it was on us. So face-off win by the Creek. Shot on and flickered away by Lincoln on the save on the far side. 4-on-4 action. Oh, good. Intercept there by Emilio. Unable to get a shot on. Oh, and a turnover in front. Emilio unable to put it past the sprawling goalie. And we got a one-on-one developing here. And a good stick there. Goal! And Creek takes the lead. You gotta come out. And here at 1:19, Creek takes the lead, 3-2. And that just shows you what happens in just 1 minute. You got a 2-1-0 with nothing but white paint between red posts, and the next thing you know, it's going the other direction and find yourself trailing. We're here with just under a minute left. Pass comes out past the blue line. Creek taking a 3-2 lead here late in the third period. And again, puck, as they try to ride the blue line, comes all the way out. 5-on-4, power play starting here for the next 7 seconds. Shot on, big save by Lincoln. 5 seconds left to go. I just want to see the boys pin it, and power play is over officially. And just out of time officially. Oh, and a shot on as the period comes to an end. And welcome back to the third period. Last 17 minutes in this game here. It's been a pleasant surprise. The boys coming out hard, fighting hard, playing a great game. Got to stay out of the penalty box a couple times there in the second. But keep up the intensity as we begin the last 17 minutes here. Creek with a 3-2 lead. My future co-star there, Sebastian Malik, taking the day off. Yeah, I know. So here we go for the last 17. We're hoping it's going to be as good one as the first 34. So here we go. No goals by the Bulls that period. We are off. Shot on goal and save. Oh, bad giveaway in the middle. And a save there by Lincoln to slow down the play. Here at 16:29, 31 seconds. Elapsed here in the third. Wolves fighting the puck a little bit. Wolves just trying to get it out of their zone, playing with it. And finally clears the zone as Creek takes the check. Cleared on, net, down deep here. Creek with a tap and off they go, right to left. Kicked in, soccer style. Played into the corner. Played down, protects his Creek. Stops it, gives out to the point, who takes it right back. Tied up there was 1-4, Sagan. And puck put out to the point, checked up, and finally out of the zone by Simmons. And offside should be the call. And retreats is the Wolves, who get a line change as play going the opposite direction. And chipped up and out, played there by Creeks. Not enough for icing, even if it was. 3 players on the forecheck there. Like to see the forecheck, but also got to make sure no one falls behind you. Looking for that long stretch like that one right there. Goal. And some nifty passing. Again, Wolves just not picking up a trailer. And Creek doubles the lead here, 4-2 here early in the second.
Come on, Brady! Let's go, Brady, come on!
Just barely missing the right post there. Wolves tripping over each other. Lemke finally just chops it out of the zone. Creek regroups, collects. Wolves chasing. I don't want to see him Shot on, save there by Lincoln here at 14:05. Don't want to see the boys chasing. I need them to stay calm. And just know that it's just one goal at a time. Lots of game left here to go. For those joining us, JV going down to feed earlier to Creek. JV. Yeah, I'm not going to go over the score, but outshot 51-2. That should give you insight of what probably the score could and should have been. Wolves collapsing. Get it out to center. Emilio takes a bump after receiving the pass there from Christian. Christian with the intercept. Short side stuff. And unable to get the rebound. Laying there in front. Kept in there, Wolves with some sustained pressure here in the third, trying to find an answer here, going down 4-2 early with a goal here in the third period. Kept in nicely by Sagan. Shot, just a shot. Christian needs to back away.
Good job, boys. Nice teamwork. Good job.
Here at 12:56. Face-off coming to your right, goalie's left. Shots were 20-8 at the end of 2. Officially, we had it closer to 25-9 between me and Boomer. Shot on, hits a body in front. And a whistle here. On a hold, looks like, and number 4 states his case, the assistant. And just to let you know, you're never going to win one against the ref wearing an orange stripe. An interference to call. Grade 18's actually going off. So captain just speaking his words, asking what's going on. So Wolves with an opportunity here, 4-2. You don't want to see him push where it's not needed. Got a good feel for it. And Salino with the puck at the point, right in the blue line, puts it down low for Archer Arnold. Archer centering, and just out of the reach of Alfieri, who puts it in. 22 Lemke tries to slap it in hard, just unable to do so. Knocked out of midair, and just enough of a hindrance. And the puck ends up here in Creek. Creek possession, trying to just milk some time. Shot on. Lincoln plays it off into the corner. Some nice moves there. And off we go. 2-on-1. The shot and a save. Final goal is, might have got a piece of the goalie. Goalie up, coming up slow. Here at 11:49, 1:07 left to go here on the power play opportunity here for the Wolves, with some action coming in here late on a shot attempt. Good save by the goalie, who skates it off, shakes it off. On a good pass there from Archer Arnold, the center. So new face-off here, Brady Finn being flagged there by 28.
Come on, Wolves to the net!
And 26. And hits the Creek bench, and lucky for us, Wolves not paying attention to the trailer. 28 sliding in behind the Wolves. And if it had just been a little bit lower off the boards, it would have been a breakaway shorthanded attempt, but nonetheless, we have a face-off here. A tie-up by Tommy. Time closer to 11:30. Would have liked to see the shot there by Emilio. Decides to hold on to it, curls around, puts it out to the point. Shot on, deflects, just goes wide.
That's it, Wolf, get the pressure!
Center gets tapped, nobody in the blue jersey there. Lincoln stops it, holds it up, and curling around as the Creek team gets a new change of penalty killers. And carried in by Archer Arnold.
Help him out!
Centering attempt, oh God, goal's unable to hold. Puck comes out to the corner and dropped there. And tries to play it hard off the boards, unable to do so. Lemke just dishes it back in. Overskated, overplayed there. Archer Arnold, one-on-one battle with number 10 down low here with back to even strength. Shot on, short side, misses high. It's games like this that I know players like Owen and Dylan wish they could be out there with their team trying to make a difference. Sometimes all it takes is one. Another player missing also. Aiden McGinty hasn't made his presence yet known, having to sit out the first 3 weekends of the season for the Wolves for the 365 rule or just because he plays for the Littleton Hawks program as well. But we expect to have Aiden join us shortly. Unfortunately, just missing this game. And again, just non-slash action here. Ooh. Here at 3:30 left to go here. Shot attempt goes high, glove side. Wolves just trying to, turnover into this game. Shot on, save. Centering attempt from Lemke from Kirill, unable. And picked up there by Elliot Sagan, 14th. Pass up, entry goes back in, sandwiches Kirill. Off the boards on an angle shot. A high shot by 27, Elliott shaking it off.
Get it!
And Krill puts it back down deep into the corner. Boxed out is Emilio, and we got 2-on-2 action. And it's 3-on-1 developing. Shot on, saved by Lincoln on the blocker. Shot on, misses the net just barely. 27, some fancy footwork there. Elliott able to block the pass on the stick. Elliott, finally able to get it out. 26, Hunter Simmons puts it in deep. Chased by 24, picked up there by Amelia, who tries to cross across the middle. Lost in his feet. And Stelino with some fore pressure here, putting the puck down in deep here with just under 8 minutes left to go. Contrary to the clock right now, we're gonna let 10 seconds tick off when we can on the next whistle, which hasn't come for a while. Lots of non-stack action going. Again, another 2-on-1. Holds up and a breakaway. Shot and saved by Lincoln. Able to stand tall, keeping this a 4-2 game, and we gotta have a whistle here. At 7:36. So 7 going off for the Rough. Here at 7:36 of the third period here. Lots of time still remaining for the Wolves to try to do something here. Either way, it's been an outstanding game. As a parent, as a player, as a friend, as a grandparent, just a supporter of the Wolves program. There you see Owen Kolachevsky there on the bottom of your screen here in the stands. Puck come out. And tagged up well there. Able to get through. And sticked away by Lincoln on a mini breakaway attempt there. Stelina picks up a twig and decides to... bad bounce! Goal! Watch that bounce! I know. Watch it. You know it happened. They know it. Lincoln upset, obviously. And Lincoln not happy with the board conditions here. A shorthanded goal. Coming back the other way. Blocked away by Lincoln in the corner. And saved by Lincoln. Creek out there with a 5-2 lead on a couple of bad bounces there on this near wall here. Shakes off the check is 1-0. Puck in the corner here near side, good defense there by the Wolves. Lemke collects, passes to the boys in white there. I know he's used to it. And icing is the call here at 5:54. And referees not sure exactly why the puck coming back down into Wolves territory here. And puck squirts out all the way down. Goalie comes out to stop it there. Here at 5:44 here, still lots of time. I'm wondering if Boomer's getting that feeling, but he hasn't said anything yet. Shot total so far this period that you got for me, sir? 10-6? At least we got some offense going. So 10-6, the shot total here. According to Boomer here in the third period. 28-14 officially on the game sheet. Shot by 1-4 Elliott Sagan. And puck coming all the way right to left. 1-6 with some speed. And puck coming out. We got a break. We're about Baby Melio. Goal! Melio gets past the poke check and scores. Gets past the poke check at 5-3. Boomer, where's my feeling? And passes in on the breakaway attempt. And 5:13 here remaining. I think it's 5:11 actually. They let a couple seconds tick off. the 3-goal lead. And you like to see it from your assistant captain, goes out to Lincoln and tries to calm him down. And Creek strikes back immediately. Here at 5:02. Brady Finn able to get it out. Withstands the check, unable to get past the body. And covered there by Lincoln here at 4:38. Here to go in the third period, trailing by 3. Sticked away by Lincoln, puts it behind the net. Shivered off. It's 1-4 Elliott, but picked up there and cleaned up by Brady, who puts it hard around the board, but picked up by a white jersey, tied up there by Wu. Unable to be kept in by Creek, who just dumps it in. Go! And Elliott Sagan there, cleaning up. A bad pass there by Tommy. High off the glass, overplayed. Centering attempt. Puck shot deflects off the glass, comes all the way back here to the point. Gets escaped by Christian. Christian just able to get it out of the zone. As Walsh trying to get a change. Good tie up there, body on body. 11 shot with a shot. Goes the other direction. Loses a twig, picks it up. Puck stays in the zone. And again, another bad board bounce. Shot attempt there, whiffs by 26. Again, just and kept in the zone. Lincoln with a save, puts it out in front, not cleared out of the zone. And icing here at 2:54. All right. Now the zone tipped by Creek. Chased down there by 1-2 Brandon Sylvester. Tie up there at the blue line. Creek breaks out. Goes wide, centering attempt. And out to the point, shot on, stop there. And another shot attempt deflects. Creek able to make a nice move inside. Not able to get through Evan Stelino there, number 5. Shot on and saved there by Lincoln here at 1:53 here. Time running out on the 6-3 game. kicked out, tries to be pushed up. Does so. Lemke wide on the board, centering attempt on net. Good save there by the goalie. Paying attention there, a little collision there at the top of the circles. Puck comes out to the corner. And Emilio trying to just shake off. Couple of white jerseys there, puck coming the other way. Good body positioning there by Tommy Wu. Puck comes up, shot on, shot and goal! So 7-3 here with just a minute 5 left to go. Unable to keep the blue line. Creek retreats up 4 here with 40 seconds remaining left in the game. And puck skips out, hops up here with 20 seconds left to go. Now 20 seconds left to go. And what was once a close game, Creek able just to jump on some very unfortunate bounces here for the Wolves on that far board here. Lincoln hoping he could have 2 of those back. But with 1 second left, that is the end of the game. And nothing to hang your head about. That's your final score, 7-3. We're going to hang out here for the handshakes as always. Lloyd Bard here coming to you from Family Sports Center. I hope everybody has a great night. Next game here for the Wolves next week against somebody. We'll figure it out. Until then, as always, again, Lloyd Bard, you all have a great night.